Hey everyone, BanjomanDudeGuy here, and welcome to my new video! In my last video, I had mentioned that I was working on a new project. I'm going to be working on a project, an experiment, if you will, but I never really mentioned exactly what it is that I was working on. So, now it's time for the epic reveal. Game reviews! It's just game reviews. Yes, that's right. One thing I've always wanted to do besides Let's Plays was game reviews. And with how busy things have been lately, it's been really difficult for me to upload as many videos as I want to, as well as many videos as I have been releasing up to this point. So I decided to change the format up a little bit because I don't really have a lot of time on my hands. It gave me a little bit more time to think about what it is that I wanted to do for this video. So I really, truly hope you guys enjoy it. I wanted my first review to be a cheerful one. So what's more cheerful than a game about death? And the game I am talking about, of course, is Limbo. No, not that Limbo, you silly Willy. This Limbo! This one right here. Limbo was the first game developed by the company Playdead, an independent game developer currently working on the recently revealed game Inside, which, you gotta admit, looks a hell of a lot better than Outside. Yeesh. The game was released back in 2010 for the Xbox 360. After its Xbox Arcade one-year exclusive, it began being ported to other systems and platforms in the years that follow, and is still being released on newer systems with a future release planned for the Wii U. Seriously, you guys, this game is on everything, even Android and iOS. In all fairness, a lot of more simple indie games have found their way to mobile devices, but let's face it, it's a mobile world now! Everything's controlled by cell phones. Even other cell phones. Maybe? So, without further ado, let's play some Limbo. Now, before we go any further, look at this main menu screen! Doesn't it just scream happiness and joy? So our game starts out with our hero laying down in the grass. He doesn't seem to be moving. Excuse me, sir? I believe I have a game to play here. Could you please maybe get up and move a little, cause, you know, that would be a big help. Oh! I had to push a button! Oh wait, he's still just laying there with his eyes. Oh wait, I had to push the button again? How much motivation do you need? I'm so sorry this is such a burden to you. So after some rather intense Monday morning blues, we are finally able to control our character, and we can start the game off in the traditional fashion and head right, or we can go left instead and be introduced to a sort of achievement system by stepping on this, is that an egg? While we're on the subject of the way things look, let's talk about this. All of this. As I'm sure you've noticed so long as you've had your eyes open during this video, the entire game is in black and white with a slight blur filter over the top. It's a lot different from other games, like, for example, The Last Tinkerer. I mean, look at this game! It's so freaking colorful! But I haven't played it yet. I just read the YouTube comments and apparently that game is racist. But for this game, the black and white art style works well. Adding in the ominous environment sounds and creepy-ass silhouette of our character, the game starts to give off a feeling of unease. I haven't felt this alone since my birthday. Nearly everything in this game is represented by its silhouette, but it's done so well that there's rarely ever a question about what you can see and interact with. Oh, but the game is colorful in a different way, and by that, I mean death. Yes, that's right. In a black and white game where everything is essentially a shadow, the deaths can be quite graphic and terrifying. So much so, in fact, that the console versions offer a setting to remove the graphic deaths and have the screen cut to black before the gruesome show unfolds. I, however, am playing the PC version, which lacks this setting, and I couldn't find footage in the 3-minute search I performed on Google, which leads me to believe it doesn't exist anywhere on the internet, so you'll just have to take my word for it. The controls and gameplay are pretty simple. You got 2 buttons, one to jump and one to interact with certain objects. This includes pushing and pulling objects, hitting switches, pulling levers, and ramping on it in an attempt to hurry and respawn after your character suffers an untimely demise. You progress through the game by solving puzzles in order to cross a certain obstacle, and also avoiding instant death from the environment as you're just casually strolling along. Any quote-unquote enemies you encounter in the game aren't so much enemies as they're just another obstacle to overcome since they follow the same pattern during every encounter. And, since you're completely defenseless, you overcome them just like you would any other obstacle and solve the situation like a puzzle. But since everything is in black and white, the answer may not jump right out, so you have to be sure to pay attention to as much detail as you progress. I wonder why there's a bear trap in that tree. Wait, maybe I can use the trap on the spider. Ha! Take that, you stupid bitch! Yeah, that's right. Run away, you coward. The puzzles in the game get progressively more difficult and require more and more thought each time, sometimes adding additional elements of gameplay which is often hinted at earlier before it's executed. Looks like I may have reached a dead end or... Wait, what the hell's that? Oh no. Oh god! Oh wait, cool, now I can cross. Thanks, man! Alright, I guess I'll just head over here and... Why are we solving puzzles, you ask? What's the point of all this? Where's the story? Well, remember that main menu I showed you? As far as cinematics, this is all you have to go on at the start of the game. This, in the name of the game, Limbo, which for those of you who may not know, is also the name of a place referring to the border or edge of hell. There's no dialogue, no voice acting, nothing. Just a broken ladder and some flies buzzing around what could appear to be dead bodies, which leads us to believe that we are dead, and this is our quest to try and escape or maybe come to terms with our situation. The game takes us through many different challenging environments the further we progress. It's not just the landscape that changes, the puzzles themselves change and takes more and more time to think about because the game just can't settle down for a freaking minute and keeps changing the elements of gameplay, and it's constantly throwing new ideas in the mix along with the old ones. I mean, for crying out loud! The beginning of this game has you pushing shit around to solve a puzzle, and then towards the end of the game, the whole freaking world is rotating and you have to manually change the gravity. It's an amazing concept! And since it keeps changing the rules, it keeps you interested. You keep wondering what the next puzzle is going to be once you solve the one you're still on because you died 986 times already. I could easily show you all the puzzles in the game because the game really isn't all that long. And by that, I mean it only took me a touch over 2 hours to beat it and get all the footage for this video. However, I won't do that because the game is great and deserves to be experienced. Sure, it has a really simplistic storyline, and sure, the art style is also very minimalist, but when you throw it all together, it fits perfectly and makes for a short but lasting experience. There is so much more footage I wanted to use in this video, but I didn't because I want people to play the game and see it for themselves. So, there you have it, my first review. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to click that like button down there. It really does help me out. And hey, while you're at it, why not subscribe so that you can stay informed on the new videos that I will be releasing. Yeah, I'm already working on the next, so there's something to look forward to, right? Well, this is awful. Well, that's all I got, so I guess I'll see you in the next video.